all of the belongings you have on board. The maximum speed is about 150 kilometers per hour. But we generally recommend our customers to go around 100 to 120. If you have, oh, by the way, the diesel and gasoline engines, they all have the same price. So it really depends on where you want to go and your temperatures and outdoor conditions. If you want to go somewhere up north, for example, you're in Russia, you're in I don't know, Northern Europe. So you may go for the gasoline version. Anywhere else, the diesel version is more economical. It is more powerful on the low end. But the drawback is you have to add AdBlue. All of our vehicles are on the China 6B emission standard. That is roughly equivalent to Euro 6. So the gasoline cars, you don't need to worry about much. You don't need to worry much. You just put gasoline in it. It uses 92 octane rating Chinese standard fuel. So basically just regular fuel. For the diesel version, you need diesel and AdBlue. So that's the only drawback for the diesel vehicle, I would say. So, like I mentioned, 2.0 liter engine with a 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. Autos are, first of all, easy to drive, and they are very easy to maintain. Not much to go wrong. You just need to change fluids. And they are very good option for transportation, if you could say so. All of the power series come with a rear locking differential for those sticky situations. If you need to get out of somewhere, a mud pit or sand in a hurry, you can engage your locking differential and pull yourself out with ease. And that's on the standard power models. If you go for the higher end, for example, or high-end custom models, or the Shanghai power models, they come with more advanced four-wheel drive systems. For example, the high-end custom, they come with a front locking differential as well. And the Shanghai power models, they have a center locking differential. That's also from Block 1. Needless to say, it has four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive low, and two-wheel drive high. That's pretty standard for off-roaders. These vehicles are on a regular summer tires. If you want all-terrain tires, they are available. It's a paid option. So let's take a look at the outside, generally speaking. As you can see, we have a quite lovely color here, blue cap power model. Exterior is pretty simple. If you take a look at our overcap bed area, it's a pretty rounded shape, so that do not fright. The interior bed is also pretty big. We chose this forehead so for lower noise, better drag coefficient, so better fuel economy. I should also mention about fuel economy as well. For the diesel models, we're aiming around 12 to 13 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. I'm not sure how much is that in MPG. For the gasoline models, you can add 1 liter more. So they are kind of pretty fuel efficient for a vehicle of this size. It's not really that much higher than the factory SUV. So, exterior, we have a package here. In this hatch is our outdoor kitchen. This is our This is our cassette stove. You can just put your propane tank here and do your cooking style here if you are we're Chinese, so we like to cook very greasy and smoky dishes. So if you're doing that, doing barbecue, this is a very good place to cook, to get away all those fumes and toxic gases out of the cabin. And to cook, you also need a working surface. This is a drop-down table. So it's pretty easy to operate. There's no locks. You can just fold it out and use it as a working surface. There's also a small amount of space on top of the stove here. You can use that for your sauces, your salts and peppers, and such things like that. And we have a water outlet on the outside as well. This is a electrical water refilling port, but if you press this button, it also turns the water pump backwards, so you can connect a tap here to get your water out of your freshwater tank. So you got your tap and sink here, your countertop over here, and your stove. This is a complete outdoor kitchen setup.
田畅介绍咱们这个车，咱们这公司，光说车他不知道是哪儿的。说
Okay, for those of you are just enter the live stream, we are Live Zone RV. We are a Chinese RV manufacturer. We started in 1999. We used to be a subsidiary of Great Wall Motors. And in 2014, we have spun off and started focusing on the RV industry. We are located in Hebei, Baoding. That is not far from Beijing. If you go down south, about a 2-hour drive. We are mostly exporting to, at the moment, we're exporting to the Middle East market and the South American market. But we also ship to Japan, Korea, Australia before. So we have plenty of experience exporting to foreign markets. And if you are, just message me. Comment in the chat where you're from, which model are you interested in. We can see if we can find a suitable vehicle for you. So back to the vehicle on hand.
有点赞的了啊。
Well, this is our kitchen, and if it's raining, no worries. We also have a awning on all of our vehicle. This one is about 3 meters wide. It's a manual crank awning, but it also has LEDs built in. So whatever you're doing outside, if you're just chilling out here, if you're doing your cooking, you can just turn that on in the night, so you have your lighting okay. All right, move to the back, I guess. The back of the vehicle is pretty simple. It's just a spare tire. All of our vehicles come with a full-size spare tire. That is pretty important in the off-road world, I believe. A single trailer hitch. Sorry. It comes with a 13-prong European-style trailer connector. The towing capacity is 2.5 tons, so it can pretty much tow anything within a reasonable size. For example, a trailer like this over here. If you have more than 4 or 6 people on a trip, you can hook up one of those and enjoy camping for everyone in the family. Manual stabilizer jacks on the back. If you'd like, you can option for motorized stabilizer jacks. And that's about that. Go to the left side, you have your black tank hatch, your manual water refiller port. And this one is a DC fast charging port. it's on a Chinese standard. It's 380 volts. But I'd imagine most of you are using the 220 volt AC household style charger outside of China. This one here is a small hatch for your electricals, your breakers, your fuses, things like that. All right, that's the exterior of our car. Let's move inside. The C floor plan is a rear entry floor plan. On the entry door, you will find a line, a bug screen, and a motorized step. The switch of the step is just by the door. And do not worry if you forget to put it away. If the engine is on, it will automatically retract. And on the C floor plan, right after you enter the door, you will see your bath and kitchen area. The bath is a good sized bath. It's about 1.1 meters wide. So most people can turn around and get your shower done, get your clothes on in this space. We have a, how do you spell? Thetford cassette toilet with a rotating seat, plenty of shoulder room to walk around, and that's that. The black tank is 19 liters, like I said before, and there is an indicator light here. If it's full, it will light up to show you it should get your business done. And inside the bathroom, we have a fold-out sink. It uses the space above the toilet because you're not using both at the same time. When you finish your washing your face or brushing your teeth, you can just fold it away and it'll be gone. And right above that, we have a small shelf. You can put all of your toothbrushes, your shampoos, your soaps, whatever you have on here. And there is a small ledge. It's about, I would say, 3 meters tall. So whatever you put here is not going to wobble around and fall off. And above that, we have quite a large vanity mirror. So for all you girls out there, do your makeups or brush your hairs, whatever. Right above that, in the corner, we have a power connector. Right now, this is a Chinese standard power connector, but if you wish, we can change it to American type, UK type, whatever you want. So you can hook up your hair dryers, your toothbrushes, your whatever you need in the bathroom. There is a small window here that is also openable. So you can vent your moistures and odors out of here. But we also have a two-way fan right above. To use that, you need to first open the hatch by rotating this crown, and you can turn it forward or backward. If it's raining or snowing, that you can use this hatch over here. There's also a window, so you don't need to worry about moistures and bugs, if that's the case. All of our windows come with a privacy blind and a bug screen that include your skylights and overhead escape hatches. So you do not need to worry about privacy or bugs, anything that can ruin your camping experience. All right, let's move to the front. Well, I didn't tell you about the kitchen, right? The kitchen. Well, for this vehicle, it's a six people car. So most of the space are reserved for benches, couches. So we compress the area of the kitchen, but it's still a pretty functional kitchen. It has everything you need. This is a fold-out kitchen. There is a collapsible countertop just by the entry door. If you want to do your cooking inside, we have a electrical outlet here for you to connect a induction stove. The stove will be included, so you don't need to worry about that. So you can get your cooking done here. There is a sink and tap over here that has hot and cold water. There's this small venting fan on top that has three speed and a LED light. Right above that, we have a microwave oven to heat your leftover dishes. Besides that, a small storage compartment for your smaller sauces and all your dry foods. If you have anything larger, oil, bread, dry stuff that's not afraid of going bad, roasting, you can put them back here. It's a pretty sizable drawer cabinet. I would say you can put quite a few giant bottles of Coke in there. All right, so that is oh, the fridge. Sorry, it's a 150 liter fridge with separated freezer and refrigerator units. It comes from a brand that is, what is that?
Intel.
Excuse me, it's not Intel. It's a 12-volt fridge. It works on the car 12-volt system. It's a compressor style fridge. It's not using any gas or anything like that. It's just a 12-volt fridge that is pretty reliable and pretty energy efficient. You can put, I would say, about 3 to 5 days of food in there if you're just 3 or 4 people going out on a camping trip, right? And they're very sturdy. Look at those handles. And they all come with latches, so it doesn't fly out on its own. You have to push it down to open the fridge. And right beneath that, we have a small drawer as well. Actually, it's not that small. Look at the size of it. You can put most of your pans and pots inside, your dishes, your bowls. And all of the drawers obviously come with a latch that locks itself in place. So, guess we can move forward and talk about the living area. So, like I said before, this is a vehicle for 6 people maximum. So you can sit 6 people inside the car legally while traveling. As you can see, we have 4 seat belts in the camper area, plus the 2 in the cab. So we have a total of 6 people. When sleeping, in sleeping mode, you can sleep around 4 to 5 people. Depending on the size, of course. The overcab bed can sleep about 2 or 3 people, and this whole area converts into a double bed, not a single bed. At the shortest side of it, which is this side, it's about 1.4 meters wide, so you have ample amount of room for 2 people sleeping sideways. I can show you how to do that in a few minutes. So first, let's talk about we talk about the bed first. The bed is not a rectangular bed, as you can see from the outside. It is about 1.9 by 1.7 meters long. So for 2 adults, or maybe 2 adults and a child, you can comfortably sleep here. And the bed itself is collapsible. This portion of the bed comes out, and you can put your mattress down. That converts it into a full-size bed. When you're not sleeping, when you're not resting, you can just fold the mattress away and push this back. As you can see, it's pretty easy. Folding the bed away will provide you better access to the cab, obviously, and that is important for emergency situations. I also provide headroom for this bench here because, as you can see, the rail goes over here and it hinders the headspace. While you're sitting down here, you have plenty of amenities. First, the table, it goes 6 ways, up and down, sideways, whatever you like. When you put it out all the way like this, all the people sitting here can reach the table. That includes the people sitting on the side bench over there. And while sitting, you have your cup holders and your power outlets. There's one power outlet here. There are more underneath the benches over here, just right on the side wall. So they're very easy to reach. If you have your laptops, you're getting your work done for all the, well, whatever. They also have small holes on them to prevent moisture buildup inside the panels, in between the panels. So that you don't need to worry about them fogging up or freeze up or anything like that. Move upwards. There is a stereo unit. You can just connect your phone, your laptop, whatever, and play some tunes that you would enjoy. Right above that is one of our crown jewels. This is our 48-volt dedicated RV air conditioner. Let me tell you, it's pretty wonderful actually. It uses very little power. For a camper of this size, it uses about only 500 watts to cool for an hour. So very efficient. If you're out there in the wilds with no resupply, you can expect about 2 nights of air conditioning without resupplies, just using the battery, just using the solar panels on top. That's partly due to the very efficient dedicated RV air conditioning. And this cabinet over here, on the other side, there's another very large cabinet as well to store all your belongings, your food, your clothes, whatever you fancy. But that's about all the storage space in this camper. Because of the space are reserved for seating, we don't have much space for a large storage compartment. I would admit that is one of the drawbacks of this floor plan. Well, if you want more sizable storage space, I would recommend you look at our A floor plan or D floor plan. They have a very large tunnel on the back of the car for all the toys you might need. Okay, move back to the car. Like I showed you, there's also a cabinet on this side, and this one is also an air conditioning unit, but it is not using the battery. This one is powered by your engine, so when you are driving, you also have cooling for the rear passengers. Okay, what else can we talk about? I guess that's really it. I should mention that how to fold this into a bed, shouldn't I? Well, obviously the table drops down, just like I showed you. It goes down much further, but it's a little difficult for me to operate right now. These cushions, they all come out to provide you with more space on both sides. Underneath these benches, there are also panels that fills this gap. So when you're done that, when you're finished doing that, you can put your mattress on, you can put this cushion on here, and this place converts into a giant twin double bed. All right, that's how you can sleep 4 people in such a small camper. Above us, there is a escape hatch. We call this an escape hatch, but it really is just another window. You can push this up. There are gas struts that holds it in place. There are also latches that you can latch them in place, like so. They also come with lights, LEDs, light strings, and privacy lights, like I mentioned before. You can also option for a skylight over the main bed of the camper, but that is a paid option because it compromises your insulation and mainly insulation and noise. If you like to go into colder climates, we would advise against that. Just keep a simple cross breeze windows and to minimize your heat loss. Well, cooling and heating. I mentioned the cooling part. Heating is done by diesel or gasoline furnace. It uses a 5 kilowatt furnace from Webasto. That's a German brand, pretty reliable. We've been using them for quite a long time. It provides an ample amount of heating for your hot water, your shower, and your interior heating. So that is it for our floor plan C. The price for this model is, sorry, I have to cover it.
不用，在外面。行，差不多了，差不多了。
这是
结束。
38万1800。
嗯。然后再说说公司的结束就得了。嗯。
Okay, so this is just one of our campers from Lazio. It is a pretty good work in the market. We have more floor plans for 2 people, for 3 people, for 4 people. Models there. Ones with slide valves, like this vehicle. This also have slide out version of the pickup truck RVs. If you are interested in Chinese-made RVs, you are already in the right place. There are absolutely no you are absolutely the best RV maker here in China, especially in the pickup truck segment. They are one of the early starters and the industry leader in pickup truck RV. Right, so we are from China. For 25 years. This is our second generation chassis. I think we don't have it here, but we have another one that is on our third generation Shanghai chassis that is more capable, bigger, and more expensive one, more high-end, more premium. Basically, I'd like to show you that in the future, but if you want to see that, hit like, hit subscribe, hit whatever. Hit us on social media. We're on pretty much all of the platforms. Thank you very much. You can expect more from us very soon. Thank you.